Hey, welcome back to my first video, official video, spring dedicated for 2020. This week's a twofer, so you get 2 videos in 1 week, and this video is like a 2-for-1 because I'm not just uploading spring DIYs today. Emily from Momma From Scratch is also uploading her spring DIYs today too. I'm loving Emily's new style and I really think you're gonna dig it just the same. And if you're coming from Emily's channel, hey, what's up? So glad you stopped by. I'm Megan and this is my channel Glue Guns and Roses, all about inexpensive DIYs and easy DIYs on a budget. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If not, hey, no hard feelings, no big deal. All right, let's get started. For the first DIY, all you need is one of Dollar Tree's smaller janky wreath forms and 2 of the greenery picks that are new, I'm pretty sure, this year. I love the way they look. I just tore them apart, stuck them all around the wreath until it looks like this, like a Charlie Brown wreath. Then 1 of Dollar Tree's wildflowers. Love the way these look. And just stick those bad boys in there just the same. Then Dollar Tree sells these little carrots. They come in a 4-pack. We only need 5, so a pack and a 4th, I guess. And then they sell these little metal letters. Finally found them at my Dollar Tree. I got the one that says spring in there, spray painted it with Walmart's black spray paint, and then immediately dabbed it to kind of give it a galvanized look. You feel me on that one? Then using the smallest bit of hot glue, attach my spring to the wreath. And voila, here we go. Super cute, super easy, inexpensive spring wreath. And the great thing is there's not a lot of hot glue on this bad boy, so you can definitely reuse the wreath form like I love to do, but I love the way this looks. And we're on to DIY number 2, where you just need 1 of these egg picks, I guess we could call them. They have the little sticks on them, foam eggs, glittery, just tear the bows off. And then I'm using a leftover piece of floral foam, but you can really use whatever you have. Put them in a bucket or hold them with your hand. Spray paint all over the eggs and don't even worry about getting full coverage. Walmart does sell spray paint for like 97 cents. That would be a great thing to use for this DIY. Then a little bit of burnt umber acrylic paint mixed with water and just splash all over your eggs. I've heard people say that you can do this with a toothbrush. I really did try that, and apparently I don't know. This is just the best way for me to make a spackle looking eggs to spackle your paintbrush. Once that dries, here's what it looks like. Now on to step 2 of this DIY. 2 of these shadow boxes from Dollar Tree. People have asked, what size are they? I believe they're 5.75 inches or 5 inches and a quarter. Anyways, flip over the back, hop off the back frame part, and then remove whatever your little circle says. So this is what we're left with. Now the great thing is these little frames are the exact same size as Dollar Tree's Jenga pieces. And I've done a bunch of lanterns like this before, so I'm really gonna run through this kind of quickly. 5 pieces together. Use the super glue, glue them together, and then put some super glue on the in-between pieces. So you will have a total of 8 rows of 5, meaning you still only need 1 box of the tumbling tower game. Then a little bit more super glue, and then put 2 and 2 pieces together. You could use wood glue for this. I just do not recommend using hot glue. When that's all said and done, glue your pieces to the little wooden frames. And then add more super glue, go back and sand. And wait, dry time for super glue, by the way, y'all, is like 10 minutes. And I did wait overnight to actually sand. Then my favorite trusty old chalk paint, Rust-Oleum's chalk paint, is the cheapest, like by the can. I did 2 coats of that, dabbed it. It kind of helped hide the cracks. Went back with a sandstone and tutorial beige, distressed my lantern. And then I went back again because I really didn't like the way that looked so much and used burnt umber, but I did the same thing. So that's totally a personal preference though. Now, okay, this is from Walmart. It's decorative chicken wire. It's less than $4, but anytime I've ever used this in a DIY, people have had trouble finding it. And when I do find a comparable decorative chicken wire, craft chicken wire. I will post it in my community feed. Real chicken wire is fairly cheap, but it's really thick and you cannot just cut it with scissors like we're doing in this craft. People have told me Dollarama sells it, so I don't know. You let me know if you know something so I can share it with everybody else. Anyways, you just cut it down to size and then just push it into your lantern. You should really wear gloves while doing this. You'll see later in the video, I actually slightly sliced my finger, but it's not hard and it stays in there and then you don't have to glue it or anything. Just go piece by piece. It takes a little bit, but turns out super cute. The one thing you do want to be aware of or make sure is the closed end of the chicken wire, or not the ouchy pokey side. Have that at the bottom of your lantern. So here's what we have so far, just 2 pieces chilling, hanging in there, no glue or anything needed. It stays in there just fine. And then we do the other 2 sides, just the same. When all that is said and done, then you go back and add just one of the bottoms or the back of the frame back to the frame. And I didn't mention this. I'm really trying to kind of sort of skim over this, but the frames will be pointing the same side. And I'll have my original lantern video linked in the description, so you can check that out if you want a more detailed process. But now all we have to do is just add some floral moss, add our eggs, and boom, we have a super cute Easter lantern. But the best thing is this can definitely be used year round. I just thought it was totally adorable that, hey, chicken wire, chicken eggs, and I need to get a flameless candle for this because I'm not lighting up a candle in this thing, but I love the way it looks. Now we're on to the last DIY number 3. So Dollar Tree sells the diploma boards. They're like 10 by 14 frames and then a 5 by 7 frame. They also have multiple options for little tea towels. Just pick out a pattern you like. I went with the beets one, cut that down to size, and then removed the little, I don't know, frame protectors. What are those things called? The little things on the side of the frame from the 5 by 7. Traced out with a expo marker on the bigger frame. He is risen. This is not my free printable, but anytime I use a free printable or I make a free printable, I share it with y'all in the description. This is from Meeganmakes, super awesome blog. She shares all of her printables for free. I'm gonna have her blog and the actual post of this printable link in the description. Definitely check her out. Then just cut off the excess tea towel and here we go. How easy is that? Erase your expo marker, then just use the smallest bit of super glue to attach your 5 by 7 frame to the bigger glass frame. And I did not reattach the glass for the 5 by 7, by the way. And there we go. I also love that this can also be switched out. So the back will be the same and then you can put whatever else you want in there. In fact, my living room frames are very similar to this that are flanking my TV. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time, my friend.